Chapter 25. Emma. Emma sat at the table reading the Bible. This was her favorite time of the day, early evening when her sisters were getting ready for bed and her brothers were outside doing their chores. Sometimes her father would read with her, but today he had stayed at work late, so it was just Emma at the table alone. Suddenly, the front door slammed open and a panting Benjamin raced in. "Emma, come quick!" "What is it?" Fear flooded Emma as she pushed her chair back and stood. "It's William! Come quick!" William? He was back? It had only been a few days. Emma's heart soared and then sank. Did that mean the mission had been successful? Or had they failed and Holden was still out there? She found she didn't care as long as William was alive. Emma hurried after Benjamin, who rushed out of the house and towards the barn. William was climbing off his horse with Samuel's help as they approached. Emma wondered why Samuel was having to lend an arm until William turned and she saw the bandage on his arm. "Oh my goodness, William, what happened?" Emma rushed to his side and let her eyes roam his body as she looked for more injuries. He held up his good hand and smiled at her. "It's just a scratch. The bullet barely grazed me. Don't worry, I'm fine." Emma placed her hands on her hips and cocked her head. "Why is it you keep coming to me with bullet holes? It's not good for my heart." The words were playful but held a serious note as well. William's smile grew into a full grin. "Because I know what a good nurse you are, and it gives me an excuse to be close to you." With his good arm, he circled her waist and pulled her to him. "Ew, gross!" Benjamin rolled his eyes and stuck out his tongue. "Come on, let's go finish our chores," Samuel said with a laugh as he led Benjamin into the barn. "You don't need an excuse to be close to me," Emma sighed, enjoying the feel of his arm around her. "We'll be getting married soon." "And I can't wait." His brown eyes twinkled down at her. "Nor can I wait for this." His head tilted down as his lips found hers. Though he had only been gone a few days, Emma's heart sped up and her knees trembled. "Will we have to postpone the wedding so you can heal?" she asked, when the kiss ended and she regained her breath. William shook his head. "No, the wound is almost healed, but I do need a few more days to get the house completed. However, this mission showed me the importance of family and not wasting any time." Emma's brow rose on her forehead. "Did something happen? I mean, besides you getting shot?" A laugh escaped William's lips and his grin grew. "A lot did, and I'll tell you about it, but can we go inside? I'd like to stretch out. I rode all day to get back to you." Of course. Emma mentally chastised herself. How could she not recognize his need for rest? "Come in and I'll scoop up some soup for you. The girls were getting ready for bed, but I'm sure they'd love to see you." Jenny's high-pitched squeal reached them before the front door officially opened. "William, you're back!" She flew out of the house, a blur of white in her long nightgown, and threw her arms around William's legs. "Hey, Jenny." He smiled at her and touched the top of her head. "I'm glad to see you, too." "What happened to your arm? Are you okay?" The fear in Jenny's voice matched the expression in her eyes as she looked from William to Emma and back again. "He's fine, Jenny, but tired. Can we let him lie down?" Emma's voice was gentle but firm. "Oh, right. Come on, William. I'll take you to the couch." Jenny tugged his hand and led him into the house. Emma followed behind with a smile on her face. Injured or not, it was good to have William home. William sighed a little as he followed Jenny's lead into the living room. It wasn't that he didn't enjoy Emma's family, but after the harrowing experience and riding all day, he wanted to fall into a soft bed and sleep for a day or two. "Welcome back, William," Carrie said softly as she entered the room. Her long blonde hair was undone and fell nearly to her waist. Thank you, Carrie. William collapsed onto the couch, letting the exhaustion of the last few days flow out of him. As Jenny sat on one side and Emma took the other, the front door flew open and Benjamin ran in, followed by Samuel. Can you tell us what happened now? Benjamin's eyes lit up as he jumped up and down at the corner of the couch. Did you catch the bad guy? We did, Bud, but it's been a long day. Can I give you the details tomorrow? Benjamin's face fell and his shoulders dropped. Okay. All right, everyone, let's get to bed and let William rest. Emma stood and took Jenny's hand, leading her toward the bedroom. Carrie followed as Samuel led Benjamin to the other bedroom. William took off his boots and stretched out on the couch. He wasn't planning to fall asleep, but as his head touched the arm of the couch and his eyes closed, darkness descended on him.